What is up, guys? Mastic over here. Today we're changing shocks on the front and the rear of a 1999 Chevy Camaro. Let's get started. So first, the front ones are not that hard, but the rear ones might be a little bit confusing some people, but it's actually really simple. So what you want to do, lift up the car from the diff and then put it on jack stands on each side. Barely lift the rear solid differential, the rear solid axle, sorry. And the only thing holding the differential in place, or the whole rear axle assembly, are these shock bolts. This might look like it's holding it right here, but it's not. So put some weight on it, or some pressure, not weight, sorry. Put some lift on it with the jack, and then unbolt these bolts. That looks like a 21, 19, I'm not sure. And just give some weight and then slowly lower it down. I'll show you in a bit. So as you guys seen, I just unbolted that one. And so those are actually 21 millimeters, and it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me take it off. It's kind of hard to show it on camera. Right there. Boom. No, boom. It's off. It was spinning with the bolt. So the shock, is it still connected? Pulled out. You just put it on the side and then barely lower the rear solid axle. Oops, that one's still in there. Just put it right here. Now the springs don't have that much tension on them anymore. So tension is a little bit over here because those bolts are torqued to spec. Gonna try to loosen them just a little bit here, and well, here and there, and I'll be right back. Actually, you don't even need to loosen anything. Literally, look how loose this is. Just lift it up, boom, it should pop right out. Easy. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt the shocks from the top, put the new shocks, and put the springs back the same way, but I'll still show you. Okay, for removing the top shock bolts or the nuts, there's a panel that's here that looks, well, let me show you. Looks like that. I put it on the front seat, but so once you remove these panels right here, it connects to wires. Just disconnect these wires like I did. They pop out, and then there's that panel that pops right out of here. This is what holds it in. And then there's a piece of foam. It's like right here. It's like right there. Just pop it out, and there's your shock nut right there. Okay, so put in the new ones. I haven't tightened them yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put those. So those are 15 millimeters, the old ones. I don't know how big are the new ones, but it doesn't matter. So put the springs in place. Make sure to put that boot in place as well. The shock is in place. I wasn't able to use the old bolt, so I went ahead and found new bolts. So what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna lift the rear end a little bit, little by little, until it aligns with these stupid shocks. Boom, right there. See how it's aligning right there? So this one we do. Right there. You know, it's a little too thin. That's what I was able to find because nothing else would fit. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, just got it done. It was very simple. Bolted the lower and the upper shock bolts. As you guys saw, the springs were very easy to put. Same thing on the other side, obviously. What I did at the end is just lower it. I'm sorry, I put the jack on the differential, just raised it up a little bit, removed the jack stands, and lowered it very slowly. So as you guys can see, it's actually sitting a lot better than before. And That's what the customer wanted because it was so low the drive shaft was hitting the tunnel, the drive shaft tunnel. So now we're gonna move to the front. You're gonna raise this till it's, well, relatively high, and remove the tire. All right, so moving to the front, you have 4 15 millimeters right here. Let me move this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when I disconnect it, it's gonna fall with the assembly for the upper control arm. So first step over here, you gotta move this cotter pin, take this out. Second thing, you have to disconnect this. It's a 13 millimeter, pops right out. You gotta disconnect this speed sensor and these 2 18 millimeter, this one and that one, for the brake caliper and the knuckle, and I'm sorry, the bracket, and just hang it somewhere. Now, this nut right here, 15, same thing on the other side, and over here, it's a 13. So, let me take this all out, and I'll be right back. All right, so I took it out. It's fairly simple. You guys see, this thing comes out with it, so you will have to put, I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but gotta align it first. Let me align it, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got it in. So as you guys can see, it just comes out with the whole upper control arm assembly. So what I'm gonna do is put it right there, obviously. Well, I do have a stand, but I don't want to assemble it right now. So I'm just showing you, it's fairly simple. You don't need spring compressors to take out the old spring and just unbolt it from the top. It just pops up a little bit. Then you can put the new ones, make sure they are aligned right here, everything's good, and just send it over here until it's pretty tight. This is a really good electric impact. It's a 1/2 inch impact, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right back. I'm gonna show you an easy way to align this at the bottom right there. Okay, so you're putting this shit in, right? So this is gonna look like, let's see this. So it's gonna look like that. You just wipe all that. So what you want to do, bring this bolt. I know it goes this way, but first put it this way, and then put it in that stupid hole. I need 2 hands, but let me see if I can do it with my right hand. Boom. So it's in this hole right here. All right, so I'm gonna tighten this. Now when I lift, see that? Now it's aligned. All you gotta do after, cool. Now, and please don't comment, oh my god, you messed up the threads. Threads are just fucking fine, bro. Like, I don't want to hear your comment. So now that I got it like this, what I want to do, lower it a little bit, take this off, get the other one, take this nut right here, go. So the holes don't align yet, but what you want to do, literally grab a hammer. Now they do. Got a hammer, give me a second. So as you guys can see, I put this one from the bottom, tightened it shit from the top. Now unbolt this one from the bottom. Cool. The nut here, take it off and put it correctly. Hold it with my foot. Boom, just tighten it. So second thing you want to do, put the brake caliper back with the bracket, put this on, and then the last step is the sway bar end link. That's it. That's how it's in right now. It's on. Customer got no mufflers. Stage 3 cam. Woo! Thank y'all for watching.